Hello and welcome back to Bombchu News. My name is Chris, I'm joined by Andron, and we'll be covering the news that we found interesting today.
As promised, Capcom held a livestream for Mega Man's 30th anniversary and, much to everyone's surprise, announced a couple of brand new games for the boy in blue. Up first was the announcement that all 8 Mega Man X games are on their way to current platforms. For anyone who's never played them, they are definitely spectacular games worth a playthrough. The bigger news came with the reveal of Mega Man 11, which is the first new entry since the release of Mega Man 10 7 years ago. Mega Man 11 boasts an all-new visual style which is a little cutesy, but definitely a step forward for the series as we get to see the blue bomber change his looks as he gets new power-ups. The gameplay looks largely on point with the originals, so it could prove to be a great intro into this new generation of gaming. In addition to these brand new games, a Switch version of Mega Man Collections 1, 2, and Mega Man 11 were also announced, which is very welcome. Mega Man 11 is due out sometime in late 2018 for all current generation consoles and PC.
DayZ is finally set to leave early access. The open-world multiplayer survival game started as a hugely popular mod for the game Arma 2, before launching a standalone version on Steam's early access program back in December of 2013. The game suffered a lot of setbacks, delays, and months would go by with little word from the developers, but the game was still massively successful on early access, selling over 3 million copies. Many users who purchased the game, such as myself, loved the experience we had in the mod, and were excited to support a standalone version, but after years of little to no progress on certain key features, many had simply forgotten about the game and moved on. Apparently, the developers have gotten to a point where they feel comfortable enough to announce that the game will be leaving early access in early 2018. The game's lead producer announced that 2018 was going to be a big year for DayZ, as they would also be releasing the game for consoles that year as well. While I had stopped following development of the game a long time ago, if the finished product is any good, I'll finally be content with an early access purchase.
Earlier today, Gamasutra featured an article on Sony's launch of the in-home PlayStation VR trial program. As bizarre as that sounds, Sony kicked this promotion off on December 1st with a total of 1,400 demo slots open, allowing users to have the unit in-house to try out. If after they tried it out they decided to keep it, they could pay a lower cost of just $300 and be the new owners of a PSVR. This is quite an interesting move on their part as they were already outpacing higher cost and more powerful VR hardware. However, full VR integration in households isn't even close to happening, so Sony, HTC, and Oculus have to make some kind of movement to not end up sitting on a large stock of expensive items. The free trial signups are already filled up, but you can bookmark the site from the link in the description below for a chance at having a PSVR unit in your house sometime soon.
Well, that's all the news that we found interesting today. Let us know what you thought about it or what we missed down in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.